Hello again. Let's have a look at question number 4 on your Pythagoras and Trigonometry past paper question pack. So you are going to need a calculator for this question because we're going to do a little bit of SOHCAHTOA. I know that because of the angle, the 40-degree angle. So if I only had sides and right angle triangles, I'd probably be tempted to just do Pythagoras. Because of the angle, I have to SOHCAHTOA, so I may need my calculator. So I've got a diagram and it's a quadrilateral ABCD, this one, and it's giving me the side lengths. It's giving me AB, that's 16. It's giving me AD, that's 12. It's giving me an angle BCD, so this one, that's 40. And it's giving me the two right angles. Always check, is everything annotated on the diagram? In my case, yes, it is. So I can move on. It's asking me to calculate the length of CD. So that side, it wants me to give my answer correct to 3 sig figs. Also, that's another indication that I need to use my calculator for that degree of accuracy. So I just scroll down to check. It's a 5-mark question, so obviously it's not just going to be one calculation and done. So let's formulate a plan, because there is always a plan. I need this side, and I noticed that I've got 2 triangles. So I've got triangle ABD here, and I've also got triangle BDC there. At the moment, triangle BDC or BCD looks a bit bare. Because I've only got an angle and nothing else, and I need at least 2 things to calculate my side, my length, my CD. So I know I won't be able to do anything in there yet. So I'm going to start my working out in ABD. So in this red triangle here, I noticed that I've got 2 sides. So I've got the hypotenuse and I've got one of the shorter sides. I could work out this one, BD, one of the shorter sides, so the other shorter side, and I'm going to use Pythagoras for that. So Pythagoras says that the square of the 2 shorter sides added, so the sum of the 2 shorter sides squared, is equal to the hypotenuse or the longer side squared. So I am going to, because I'm working out one of the shorter sides, I'm going to subtract. So I'm going to do hypotenuse squared minus one of the shorter side squared is going to give me the other shorter side squared, but enough talk, right? So I'm going to do 16 squared, so that's the hypotenuse squared, minus one of the shorter side squared gives me the other shorter side squared. So I don't know my 16 times table, so I'm going to do 16 squared in my calculator, and that's 256. I know my 12 times tables, and that's 144. That's equal to BD squared. So I'm going to do 256 minus 144. That's 112. So B, wow. I'm sorry, I know you're all screaming at me to take that off and write it again, and I will. Okay, so it was 112, right? So BD squared equals to 112. I have to square root at this point, so BD square root of 112. 4 root 7 doesn't help, but I'm going to take 10.583 something something something. I'm going to take 10.583. So this should be enough to allow me a good degree of accuracy. I'm not going to round straight away to the degree of accuracy they asked me to, so I'm not going to round to 3 sig figs yet. Some of you might want to use your answer button in your calculator, but let's see what comes first. So this BD side is 10.583. All right, so I've got this right angle triangle here, which is BCD, and I know this bit here is 40, and I know this side is 10.583. Now I need to think about SOHCAHTOA now, right? So it's SOHCAHTOA. Now, the way I do it, I label my triangle, as always. So this is my target angle, the 40, the one that I know. This means that I've got the opposite, okay? And I'm looking to work out my CD. So I don't know this one. This CD is the hypotenuse of the triangle, so I label it H. I don't care about BC. They don't ask me anything about it. They don't give me any information about it, so I don't care. I'm not going to label it. Then I check my trig ratios and I see that SOH, so has O and H in it. That means that's the one I'm going to be using. Quickly turn that into a formula triangle. And I need to work out the hypotenuse of the triangle. So that means I'm covering my H. I'm going to just highlight it badly. So this is telling me that I should do that the hypotenuse, so CD, is equal to the opposite, which is 10.583 something 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 over sine of the angle, which is 40. At this point, with this value, you should use your answer button in your calculator to get a really, really accurate answer. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say answer divided by sine 40, close bracket, equals, so I'm getting 16.46423 some. It wants 3 sig figs, so this means I have to stop here after the 4. Well, the 6 is going to tell me that the 4 needs to go one up, so 16.5 centimeters, I'm presuming. Yes, that's right. And that's my final answer. And there you go. So next up for us, question number 6. See you later.